Let me get right to the weekend. Football. Garrett, what did you think of that game last night? Your Jets.
Oh, heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you what Garrett just didn't say. Garrett did not say, the refs fucked us. I'm going to say this right now.
They did.
They did. Exactly.
Yeah, like
they did.
every game.
They did fuck you.
Yeah.
But you didn't say it.
The refs fucked us, Gene.
Refs didn't fuck me. I was on the Jets. Refs didn't fuck me. You know who fucked
I was
anyone
on the
the
Jets money line.
What's that?
The refs fucked me.
No, you know who fucked anyone on the Chiefs? Patrick Mahomes. Patrick
Him
Mahomes
and
just
Travis have this cool thing where they can just like do whatever. They don't even have to draw up a play. They can just go out there and fucking just like throw the ball around to each other. It's so cool.
Yeah, no.
Leads to 2 interceptions and they fucking blow it.
3 interceptions. That was the worst call. But I don't know how they called that against Sauce Gardner. But my point is, I'm looking at tweets. I'm looking at a tweet, and the Chargers yesterday fucking won again, despite giving the second worst coach in the league. That's Josh McDaniels. Every opportunity to beat him. Every opportunity to beat him. But again, all the calls the Chargers didn't get 2 weeks ago against the Vikings, in which they overcame the bad calls somehow. Well, the Vikings. They overcame them last week. So so that was my weekend. What'd you do this weekend, Jake?
Chargers won.
What's that?
The Chargers won.
No, they didn't. The Raiders lost. Did you see how the Chargers
You
won?
are too picky about how it happens. Take it from some Giant and Jet fans. Just be happy you're there and there's a W next to the fucking
No,
game.
let me ask you something. Are you a Giants fan just to pass the time on Sunday? Or do you want to end the season in February with Danny Dimes and the number 1 running back, that's Danny Dimes, holding up a trophy? Like, let me tell you, the only great moment I've had as a Chargers fan is when Drew Brees, in a Saints uniform, pointed the fucking Lombardi trophy at the Chargers and said, how's Phillip Rivers, who I love, but said, how's Phillip Rivers, you fucking quitting faggots? It's the only great moment I've had as a Chargers fan. Only one.
That's bad, though, because it wasn't even for the Chargers.
Yeah, but it was a fuck you
I
to
think
the
you
Chargers.
hate this team.
When did he do that?
You don't remember? You don't remember when do you remember when the Saints beat the Colts in the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Do you remember when he held up the trophy? Do you remember when Drew Brees held up the trophy?
Sure.
Okay. Well, there was an implied fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh,
There's
you didn't say it?
There's a giant implied. There's a giant. If you were in charge, there was a giant implied.
If you guys hadn't traded me 15 years ago, you could have had this.
No.
In 15 years.
Let me tell you.
Gene, your 15 years still is't up.
When
Maybe it's coming.
When I get married to fucking Keanu, you don't think I'm going to point that ring at Tara? Hey!
Oh, he's talking about the wedding now.
Yeah, here we go.
There
And
goes
I
that
hope your
week.
child is a masculine child.
Thank you, Louis. You don't.
Gene, you're a Chargers fan like how Boltman is?
Yep.
Because he wears all the gear, but then when you ask him who's he going to pick, he never picks the
He
Chargers.
wants them to lose all
I
the time.
swear to
Says they
God,
blow ass.
I was thinking
That's
that.
you are that guy. You're the
Thoughts
same
and
guy.
prayers. Thoughts and prayers to Boltman. He was going through some stuff. But I'm going to say this. I was thinking that this weekend.
Was that Boltman at the game yesterday?
Is there a video? I don't know. There's a picture.
Yeah, there's a picture.
I was thinking that this weekend. It's like I'm watching the teams. I was surprised I picked the Chargers this week. I was surprised in the spread pool I took the Chargers because I'm like, there he is.
What is that?
Shouldn't he have?
I guess he made it out of the swimming pool.
Yeah, I guess he patched up. I guess he patched up his head as well. It's a costume.
Wow,
Gene.
that was quick.
Was that from today, like this week's game, or is this an old? I don't know. The guy just tweeted it at us.
What is the picture? Oh, it's Little Caesars.
They're.
that was during the game? That was like an
B-roll that they
interstitial?
play during the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
there's
they just
Boltman.
showed Boltman.
There's Boltman.
Looks like a cross between Max Headroom and the fucking Moon Man McDonald's mascot from the mid-90s.
Suppose I told you I could get you that whole outfit.
Can it be dirty so I can smell it?
Sure. Oh, but I can't imagine. Well, it probably
30
smells like
bullet holes in it.
He washed a couple bullet holes, and he probably washed it. It smells like chlorine today. I'm guessing
I would guess.
because he really took a turn this year. Last year he was out in the community. He was doing stuff. Right. This year at football show, he's stolen a car. He's broken into a home, and he's held a gun to his head.
To be fair, some would say that those are his car and home already. He's just taking them back.
You know who would say that? Boltman.
He
Boltman
would say that himself,
Boltman would say
probably.
that. Then fuck me. And if they just fucking lost, you gotta fire him. But as I was saying, I'm starting to notice, like, I am Boltman. Because you guys always take the Giants. You always take the Jets, and I rarely take the Chargers.
Never.
Because again, and we'll get to the callers, again, I'm in it for the long haul. And there's no way. Oh, let me tell you who we beat this year. Nobody. Kirk Cousins threw a lazy pick because he didn't know to clock the ball. And fucking, what's his name? I don't even remember the guy's name. Who was the starting quarterback for the Raiders yesterday? Quinlan?
Brad Boltman.
Brad Boltman. Is he lying? Is he? Brad Boltman. He's another one. I literally just called him Brad Boltman. What's his fucking name? Quinlan? Quinny? Doesn't matter. You know why I couldn't figure out his name? You know what I think his name was? He had Mac written on the front of his jersey because Khalil Mack sacked him 6 times. And you can't blow a team out. Again, if you can't beat that, you stink. So I am. My point is this. I don't watch the game every Sunday saying this will be a fun 4.5 hours. I don't. I say this is
Stresses you out.
This is going to be excruciating.
You're going to have a heart attack watching these guys.
It's going to be a nightmare. And it would be worth it if I saw a light at the end of the tunnel where I'm like, you know what? You know what? We're going to win it in the end. We're going to win it in the end. There's no way you can't win like this. You can't win like this. You can't. You're not going to get to face Kirk Cousins and the Raiders' new starting quarterback. What's his name again, Garrett?
Brad Boltman.
Brad Boltman, son of, actually it's Brad Patricia Boltman. He's got a hyphen on the back of his jersey. He's son of Boltman. You're not going to win. Do you think like Garrett knows, do you think you're going to win fucking anything? You're already eliminated in the fucking NFC East.
The Giants have come and won the championship against worse odds.
I don't know.
You can never count them out, even when they're terrible. Sometimes they're good.
How have you not been broken by these teams yet? Oh, because you
They won 2 Super Bowls
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a
last,
Giant fan.
Yeah, okay.
They
so-
win with garbage.
They win with trash.
Oh,
Utter trash.
shit.
They win with Jeff Hostetler and Joe Morris and O.J. Anderson. Fucking
angry.
nobodies.
Seems angry.
David Tyree wrote a book about that one time he made a catch that saved the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's who we got, and
And then he
somehow
was-
we make it work.
He was cut the next year because he was so bad.
Never.
Yes,
I think you
he
wound
was
up on
not
the
a good player.
I think he found.
He
wound
made
up on
the helmet
Chiefs.
catch, though. I'll never forget the helmet catch.
Do you remember the play before?
They beat an undefeated Patriots team.
Do you remember the play before?
No, actually.
I'll never forget it. Asante Samuel missed a.
Oh, that was the play before?
Yeah, Asante Samuel missed a fucking interception that hit him right here. Right here.
Yep.
Right here.
And then David Tyree saved the day.
David Tyree
and the
saved-
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Very next play.
Doesn't matter. I mean, every Sunday, like when they were losing to the
Every
Cardinals.
Sunday.
When they were losing to the Cardinals, fucking 20-0 at halftime, I was saying, ranting and raving to no one in particular, I guess my baby and dog,
Yeah.
that the Giants aren't a real NFL team. They fucking suck. They're so bad. They should be embarrassed. They should just cancel the rest of the season. This is awful.
Okay.
There's no point to playing
Now you're
games
starting to
anymore.
win me
If they're going to
over.
play like this
Yeah.
against the Cardinals, they might as well just not bother
There you
because
go.
they just got blown out 40-0 by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get into the XFL. I think they could be competitive there.
Okay,
but
now
I
you're
don't
not.
think they'll be competitive in the NFL. I was saying that when they played the Cardinals, and now again tonight against the Seahawks, nothing but sunshine. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to pull through and beat the Seahawks. They beat the Cardinals.
All right. Garrett, what are Sundays like for you, buddy?
Sad. I was supposed to have a Sunday of fun.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun. Like I was supposed to watch the Jets pregame show
Right,
and
right.
get all excited, and then watch the pregame on ESPN or whatever, and just like think about the game. They could be 0-4 right now with Aaron Rodgers, but it'd still be like, that's just something to watch. Now I don't want to watch any of it because it's just like. What like your girlfriend that broke up with you calling you all the time and being like, "Hey, how's it going? You want to hang out?" You're like, "Get the fuck away from me!" I just don't want to deal with it.
If they're listening to both
And
of
then
you,
they're going to be so bad this year, they're going to just have to blow it up, and there's going to be no even point of Aaron Rodgers coming back next year.
okay, I'm going to say this. I
You don't
apologize
think
to
Zach's
both of you.
coming around?
Like they're going to have to fire Robert Saleh.
So
before
why do you
it, and
do-
then
Dude, he's
Why do
losing
you-
his fucking mind. I think he's going to quit.
He should. Why
had
do
a
you
penalty.
If they're listening to you,
I haven't seen that.
if they're listening to you two, why do you pick your teams every Sunday? Am I just a piece of shit? Because you talk exactly like I do on Sundays.
What?
You're a piece of shit.
No.
But you picked them to win. Stop picking them during the football.
No, it's I can't just pick. You know, who am I gonna pick? It's my team. These are my boys.
Anyone else? I love my team so much. Like, let me tell you. If you're, we're all battered women.
I guess I could be a
Chargers fans.
fucking Chiefs Taylor Swift
I
fan.
want. It's like if you're living with a man that hits you, Brandon Staley, you want somebody to throw him out of the house. I want someone to fucking throw Brandon Staley. How do you twice go for it on fourth down in your own territory and not get it and fucking hold on to a job because you're playing two teams that just say no. They bailed him out. We have the worst defense in the NFL, highest paid defense in the NFL.
Did you have a Sunday fun day?
Watch this. Why don't we put Joey Dago on, a Raiders fan, and we were texting back? He's normal. We're both basically rooting for the other team because we hate our head coach. Joey, you there?
Yeah, I think all of you should shut the fuck up after what happened yesterday.
Your coach out. You were. What's the word? Somehow, fucking your coach out under coached our coach. How did Josh McDaniels do that?
I have no how your team turned around and said, fuck you, we're on our own 30, we're going to go for it.
Yeah.
We have no faith that you will do anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll be Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator. Should we punt to a third-string quarterback who we've sacked 9 times? My point is, you have that, okay? You have that to cling to. But again, after listening to you two lose your mind in the booth, I don't know how you pick your fucking teams on Thursday. Well, okay, here's the thing. Your head coach, Brian Daboll, stud.
Good guy, yeah. I like
good
Brian.
guy. Great head coach. We passed on him. We're smarter than the league. Your head coach, Robert Saleh, I agree. I wanted him to punch that referee in the face.
Yeah, it would have been justified.
This is the problem with the NFL. And I'll say it again. I'll say it for the 80th time because Colin Cowherd said it. No one has ever walked out of a football game. No one has ever turned off a TV after watching a team and said, I wish there were more flags in that game. I wish there were more flags. You need to start fining the referees. You need to. It's like, and not for missed calls.
Especially, if it's a game-changing call.
Not
That is just nonsense. It's like, fuck, you ruined the game.
Yeah, when you change the game with your call, or maybe a blatant non-call, but not even that. No one cares. Never forget it. No one cares if you miss a call. No one cares.
They really care if you make a call that ruins the game for one team, and it's very questionable at best that you're even making the call.
Garrett, do me a favor. Someone Google this: Raiders Chargers crackback block, because the Chargers yesterday. They got some play went against the Chargers. The Raiders had a big gain or something, and there was a flag. They called fucking whoever number 16 is, the guy that used to play for the Steelers. He's for the Patriots. He's got that weird name. They called him for a crackback. 2 guys called him for a crackback block, and I don't know how we missed it. You looked at it, he's just holding the guy like this. There's no way. Does it come up like as a bad call? It was the most horrific call ever. And that referee should have just been, we're better off without you. Because whatever you're watching, we'd rather have the penalties missed than made up ones called. Anyone see that? All right, it doesn't come up. Makes me feel better. But it was, and then the game-winning play on the Chargers, I don't know if you saw it. They had 3rd and 7, and they threw a bomb to Jesse Palmer, and the guy had him covered really good. So Jesse Palmer was smart enough to push him off of him. He just pushed him off of him, and then he caught it. And the refs are like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want Brandon Staley getting fired. That's fine. First down, you win. It was fucking... There were so many calls that they're like, yeah, you didn't get any calls last week. Take them all this week. Take them all. We don't want to get your head coach fired. Jim, call back. Jerry, you wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, Gino, I'm loving this episode of the football show. It's really, really good.
Why do people get mad when we talk football? Let me explain something about this show. I've had it with fucking everyone.
I've had it with fucking nigger.
Are we not allowed to talk about our weekend and just see where it goes? Are we not allowed to talk about our weekend? Because I don't know if you know this. We're all men. We're all men, and we watch football on Sunday. Okay? I'm sorry that we don't have a cute story about antiquing.